Have you ever wondered how something as simple as turning kitchen scraps into soil has shaped human history for thousands of years? Today, we dive into the fascinating evolution of composting, a practice that connects us to our ancestors while pointing toward a sustainable future. Composting is the natural process of decomposing organic matter, like food waste, leaves, and yard clippings, into nutrient-rich soil. It mimics what happens in nature, where fallen leaves and dead plants break down to feed the earth. In our modern world, composting helps reduce landfill waste, cuts greenhouse gas emissions, and enriches gardens without chemical fertilizers. But this is not a new idea. The story of composting stretches back millennia, evolving from ancient survival techniques to cutting-edge innovations. Let us begin with the origins. Evidence suggests that composting started as early as 2300 BCE in the Akkadian Empire of Mesopotamia, where farmers documented methods to enrich soil using decayed organic matter on clay tablets. These early agricultural societies understood that returning waste to the earth boosted crop yields and maintained fertile land. Even further back, during the Neolithic period, around 10,000 BCE, digs in Scotland revealed that early farmers used domestic waste as compost. They plowed shallow furrows with simple tools called ARDs and added household refuse to improve soil. This practice spread across continents, with indigenous peoples in the Americas, Africa, and Asia. By the time of the ancient Romans, composting had become more systematic. Cato the Elder, in his 160 BCE, work De Agricultura, described collecting manure, leaves, and other wastes to create compost heaps. Romans valued this for their vineyards and olive groves, seeing it as essential for productive agriculture. Similarly, in ancient China, farmers mixed human waste with crop residues to fertilize fields, a method that sustained dense populations for centuries. As civilizations advanced, so did composting techniques. In medieval Europe, monasteries maintained compost piles to support their gardens, blending religious stewardship of the land with practical farming. During the Renaissance, explorers and colonists carried these ideas to new worlds, adapting them to different climates and soils. The modern era of composting truly began in the early 20th century with Sir Albert Howard, often called the father of organic farming. Between 1905 and 1934, while working in India, Howard developed the indoor method. This involved layering green waste, dry materials, and animal manure in pits, turning them regularly to aerate and speed decomposition. His work emphasized the role of microbes and fungi, laying the foundation for scientific composting. From there, innovations accelerated. In the 1920s and 1930s, composting gained traction in Europe and America as a response to soil depletion from industrial farming. After World War II, with the rise of chemical fertilizers, composting waned temporarily, but environmental movements in the 1960s and 1970s revived it. Communities started backyard composting programs, and cities experimented with municipal systems to handle urban waste. Today, technology has transformed composting. Automated systems use sensors to monitor temperature, moisture, and oxygen levels, ensuring optimal conditions without manual turning. Composting robots on farms sort and process waste efficiently, while bioenzymes and custom microbes accelerate breakdown, turning waste into compost in weeks instead of months. One exciting development is vermicomposting, where worms like red wigglers devour organic matter and produce rich castings. This method, popularized in the 1970s, is now used in homes and schools for its simplicity and effectiveness. Decentralized composting hubs in cities allow residents to drop off scraps, reducing transport emissions and creating local soil amendments. Looking to the future, innovations push boundaries. Human composting, also known as natural organic reduction, converts human remains into soil through controlled decomposition. Legalized in several U.S. states by 2025, scientists even explore composting for space missions, like on Mars, where astronauts could recycle waste to grow food in extraterrestrial soils. Composting holds deep cultural significance across societies. In Cherokee traditions, it connects to ancestral practices of nourishing the land, as elders pass down methods of using waste to honor the earth. Indigenous communities worldwide view composting as a cycle of life, where nothing is wasted, reflecting harmony with nature. In ancient Egypt, composting supported the Nile Valley's fertility, and folklore credits Queen Cleopatra with valuing earthworms so highly that she declared them sacred. Chinese culture integrated composting into Confucian ideals of balance and sustainability, sustaining agriculture for dynasties. In modern times, composting symbolizes environmental activism, from community gardens in urban America to rural cooperatives in India, fostering a sense of shared responsibility for the planet. Now for some fun facts that might surprise you. Did you know that certain birds, like the Australian brush turkey, build massive compost mounds to incubate their eggs? These piles can reach over 6 feet tall and generate heat through decomposition, keeping eggs warm without parental sitting. Another intriguing detail, composting can reduce household waste by up to 30%. And if everyone composted, it could cut global methane emissions from landfills by a significant amount. Since methane is a potent greenhouse gas produced when organics rot without oxygen, here's one more. White glue, cotton balls, and even masking tape can go into your compost bin, as they break down naturally under the right conditions. And in a quirky twist, cockroaches have been used in experimental bladder composting to process waste quickly, though it is not common in homes. Surprisingly, active compost piles produce their own water through condensation, helping maintain moisture levels without added input. Plus, the world's largest composting facility in Edmonton, Canada, processes over 200,000 tons of waste annually, turning it into soil for parks and farms. As we reflect on this journey, composting evolves from ancient necessity to modern solution. It addresses climate change, soil health, and waste management, proving that small actions can yield big impacts. With ongoing innovations, composting promises a greener tomorrow. If you are inspired, start your own compost bin today. It is easy, rewarding, and benefits your garden and the environment. And if you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe to the channel for more stories on everyday objects and their hidden histories. Hit that like button and share with a friend who loves sustainability. Thank you for joining this deep dive into the evolution of composting. Until next time, keep turning waste into wonder.